K-Trend Monitoring Office. How can I help you? And back joining us in the studio for K-Trend Monitoring Office is David. David, what's up, buddy?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing good.
It's another, I wouldn't say long as Lunar New Year break, but you know, we have the day off, substitute holiday.
Yeah.
The March 1st Independence Movement Day was just yesterday. You got any plans?
No, just tuck in.
I always say this, but he doesn't live like no young 30-year-old.
Yeah.
You're going to regret this once you turn 40 like me.
I'm a pretty depressing mid-30s.
No, don't say it like that, man. No, you are a busy guy, very busy, and I'm sure by now all of our listeners know David is much more than just a panel, a guest on our show. You are also an influencer.
Oh, yeah. I really don't like the word influencer because it kind of makes me cringe, but I would like to say I'm a content creator or a YouTuber.
There you go.
Something like that.
And what are we going to talk about today?
So, yeah, last time we talked about the influence of K-influencers in them actually influencing us.
Well, how come you can use influencer on them?
Well, it's a little bit different. There are different layers.
Yes.
They got to be like pretty and actually attractive and like, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Pretty, but...
Okay, thank you. But anyways, we talked about them influencing people with their consumer behaviors and like activities and whatnot. But today we are actually going to talk about what Korean people actually watch on their screens. So there's like these new trends, these new genres of videos that people are tuning into. So yeah, we're just going to explore the whole spectrum.
You are a content creator, but do you also watch a lot of content yourself?
Oh yes, for sure. I am glued to YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Every single like meal I have, I can't live without YouTube.
Yeah.
When I'm in the car, I listen to podcasts on YouTube. So yeah.
Is there a specific kind of content that you prefer, or?
So as I told you, I'm a pretty depressed 35-year-old guy. So like, even if I were to reveal my playlist, you guys wouldn't be very intrigued. But it's mostly like finance, stocks.
Oh, really?
Cryptocurrency, that kind of stuff.
Are you big into investments?
Yes. So very boring.
No, that's actually a very smart thing to do. That's actually, that's good.
Yeah, because like every time I meet, like let's say with a girlfriend or whoever, and we like share each other's algorithms, right? To get to know each other. Like people watch puppy videos, you know, YouTubers, vlogs, travel vlogs, whatever. But I'm just always like watching like what's happening with the S&P 500 right now.
That's what you talk about with your girlfriends. That's why you're single, man.
I guess so. Yeah, maybe I should fix my algorithm.
But speaking of which, algorithms are big. I'm not a big YouTuber kind of guy. I don't really watch a whole lot of stuff. I just watch a lot of like sports highlights is what I do. But what Koreans love, silver creators and hyper real travel is the first talk we're going to do. Let's talk about this.
So this is on the uptrend right now. It's pretty surprising because the actual viewers of like the silver YouTubers are the younger generation, like the MZ as we always talk about. So these people are normally obviously geared towards like, you know, their own generation, right? With the trends and stuff. But weirdly enough, nowadays, new YouTubers like silver creators such as Mila Nuna, have you ever heard of it?
No.
Or like Pangmangne
Harmony.
Yeah,
she's so famous.
Yeah, and there are so many other silver creators in their 70s or above, and they're just showing their new lives, their lifestyles via YouTube. And people are just so interested in like, you know, maybe that's what I like, what I'd like to live like in the future.
Oh, is that why they watch it?
But
I have other reasons too. I mean, hear me out here and tell me if this also, you would agree with this. I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of them are fake. However, I do watch some silver creators because I feel like whatever comes out from their mouth, it's for real.
Exactly.
It's honest.
I'm really glad you pointed that out because one essential factor for why these people are viewing these silver creators is because of the authenticity.
Yep.
So they're not faking anything for views. They're not hyping up the audience for like stimulus or anything. They're just like narrating their own lives, showing their own lives. So in the case of Mila Nuna that I brought today, she's a senior fashion consultant who gives life advice with grace. And actually she has a quite luxurious background. She was like a big designer in all these like big
Okay.
Louis Vuitton or whatever. I don't quote me on that, but like she was a very big designer in the past, so she has some sort of credibility. But the relatable fact is like she takes her daughter or someone or like these kids to places like H&M and Zara and says like, oh, in the eyes of a former brand designer, like, you know, these kind of clothes could fly with you. And then she consults, you know, and it's just very relatable and fun content in general.
The YouTuber that I watched, the silver YouTuber I watch, I'm not even sure if it's like actually YouTube because it just pops up on my Facebook feed.
Yep.
Korean Amma. I think she's based out in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And I think her daughter basically took her mom out to eat all the time.
Okay.
And she's like this so very bubbly. She's got short hair.
I know who you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, you know, 맛있어. I'm just like so happy watching her.
Yeah, and she has her own like kimchi recipes and stuff, and she shares them on the internet, and a lot of people just try to recreate that in their own kitchens too.
I just like her just authenticness.
Yeah.
And so I don't blame people for watching silver creators.
And another guy I want to highlight, I don't know his name, but he always pops up on my feed as well too. But he lives in the rural like countryside of Korea. Yeah. And he always has this massive, what do you call it? 소뚜껑.
The guy who eats the
samgyeopsal and the kimchi and like ASMR in the nature.
With the soju?
Yes. Yeah.
You know, he's gone so big now.
I know. But it's ironic that we don't know his name, but he's always on my feed. And I'm like salivating every time.
I just saw him last night.
Oh, really? Yes.
I just literally saw him last night.
Yeah. I mean, there's no ads or anything.
Nope.
He's just literally doing that for his own sake, you know? Like he's just enjoying the food.
He's got no facial expression.
Yeah.
He's just enjoying life.
Yeah.
No one's forcing anything. He's just enjoying it. And I like that.
It's very chill. It's just very authentic. And it has that healing vibe.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so funny you said that. None of us know the name of this guy.
Yeah, but he's senior for sure.
Another thing that we've been seeing is hyper-real travel.
Yes.
And in fact, these YouTubers and content creators who are based in just traveling are now celebrity style level
they are.
now, right? Like KwakTube, I think, is a name that pops up a lot.
Bottle, all those creators, So, I mean, in the old days when YouTube started off and the genre called travel vlogs launched, everyone started to make these vlogs in a very refined way. In a very beautiful aesthetic way. Yeah. They try to edit it cinematically, chronologically, all like structured. And they showed only the nice spots of if you go to like New York, like Manhattan and, you know, Times Square, blah, 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 5-star hotels. But I think people kind of got exhausted with that.
But also, when you actually do go to these places, you realize it's not what you think it is.
Exactly. So now there are YouTubers who are filming the subways of the New York Metro, and there are rats crawling around.
Rats the size of kittens, cats.
Yeah, dollar pizzas, whatever, homeless people. And it's not only like the scenery, like people like KwakTube and Bottle, the reason they got the spotlight is because they have a style of just unfiltered filming. They just go with the flow, and whatever happens to them, the obstacles, the barriers, the difficulties, they just show it on camera, and people like the struggles because like people know when they go traveling, not everything's gonna be shiny and like so easy and convenient. So they actually like to see the character development in these kind of vlogs.
It's actually interesting. I was wondering why you put these two sort of creators together, silver creators and these hyper-real travel creators, because, and then now I realize it, they have a similarity. Yeah. And the commonality is that it's unfiltered, just real stuff, right? You have stuff where it's like not just, you know, oh, this tastes so good, and oh my goodness, yum, 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 I'm just gonna eat a whole bunch of this, to just, you know, adult seniors eating. Right. And to traveling, oh my goodness, the Eiffel Tower is so beautiful. No, it's not. You go there and it smells apparently in Paris. Okay. You go to New York. Okay. Right? You go to New York and it's like, you know, you think like Times Square and all that stuff. Now you go to the subways and it smells like urine. Right. You want to get the real aspect. That's for real, guys.
I don't know if you can call that real, but
have you ever been on a New York City subway?
Yeah, of course. I know what you're talking
about. Does it
about.
not smell like urine?
I cannot deny. I cannot deny.
I have not been there for a very long time, but the last time I checked, it did smell like urine.
Yeah.
So this is pretty cool. I mean, just adventure over vacation.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think like the places these people choose to go to are out of the box as well too. Like, so Koreans usually go to like first world countries and they travel like the bougie spots. But Bani Bottle, for instance, the way he got super big is because he went throughout India and he got scammed several times at a foreign market. He went through like dusty roadsides. He went to like very bad conditioned hotels with like cockroaches and stuff. And then finally he went on a third class train. It was packed full of people. He could barely even lie down and he was always on the edge trying to protect his belongings and stuff. And then that's where he actually got his name, Bani Bottle. Like apparently Bani means like water or something.
Oh, really?
In Hindi. So that's actually where he got his name and he blew up after that.
You know, there's a saying chitiki in Korean, right? Chitki,
yeah.
They say for travel YouTubers, India is a chitki.
It is.
You go to India and you document whatever you did in India. That's got to get millions of views.
Yeah, amazing India.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to continue to talk about the kind of contents that Koreans like to enjoy here in Korea. Why'd you choose a song for Im Young-un, 이제 나만 믿어요, Trust in Me?
Well, it's pretty obvious because he is the representative figure, the number one looked up celebrity from the silver generation.
Oh, I thought you said from like my generation.
No.
I tell you what, that's not true. But that is very true. We'll take a listen to this song and continue to talk about other issues at hand. This is Im Young-un with Trust in Me, 이제 나만 믿어요. We're back in the studio to talk about all the contents that people here in Korea watch. We talked about the silver creators. We talked about the travel YouTubers. But what the world loves, the silent shorts and the reaction culture. Now, I realize that people have very little attention span now.
Very short, including myself.
Myself included.
Yeah.
Myself included, which is why I find myself watching shorts too.
Yep.
Let's talk about this.
Right. So ever since the advent of YouTube, I mean, the dominant format was long form for sure. But I think it was like post-COVID or somewhere around that. That's when like TikTok and like these short forms on Instagram Reels, everything started to pop up and people got accustomed to it. And now they can't like get their hands and eyes off of it, right? So they scroll after scroll, and that's called doom scrolling, by the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, like a lot of people just waste their time doom scrolling, and their attention spans get shorter, as you mentioned. However, we can't deny the fact that because of that kind of consumption behavior, short form is on the rise, and more content creators are trying to recreate that kind of success on short form. So the irony is, millions, maybe even tens of millions of views occur on short form, and these people get like 10 million subscribers as well, but we don't know who they are. They're just like very short, cheap dopamine strikes on our heads. And the representative figure in Korea is the global giant named Kim Pro. Have you ever heard or watched one of his shorts before?
Right. So the funny thing about Kim Pro is I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
Right.
But I found out recently it is the most watched YouTube channel in the world.
It is. It is.
They don't even speak English.
We don't even know who Kim Pro is. A lot of people have never heard of who Kim Pro is in Korea. Well, he's Korean and it's a Korean channel. And apparently, like Kim Pro or another YouTube channel that is famous as Beatbox Jacob, they have over 130 million subscribers. That's crazy. 130
Oh, I know
million.
who he is.
Do you know?
Yeah. He's the guy that makes like weird sounds and stuff like that, right?
And then people in the background do
start dancing?
Yeah, start dancing. Yeah. You've seen him, but you don't know his name, right?
They'll go like things like they'll play a sound of like a basketball bouncing, like ting, right? And then
he imitates it.
He goes ting.
Yeah.
And then people start breakdancing.
That
guy.
I've actually met the guy, and he's a very chill dude, and he's just very humble about his success. He didn't even know it'll blow up that much, but now he's like a mega creator that everyone around the world loves but doesn't know.
But the thing is, I mean, he's talented.
He is super talented, yeah.
The other one, but then other thing that's the crazy thing about, what is it, Kim Pro? That's the nonverbal slapstick, right?
Yes. So the reason these people can reach the milestone of like 100 million and plus subscribers is because essentially they don't have the language barrier. So contrary to myself, I do all my content in English, right? And I also have a category such as K-pop, Korea related. So my pie is definitely like smaller than these people, but they use slapstick. They don't have any language in their videos. It's just very funny stuff. It's very high energy, comedic. So all sorts of demographics and people around the world from different languages, different ages, just like
and it's only 60 seconds?
Yeah, it's under 60 seconds. Some are even like 5 to 10 seconds.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's like, you know, number one, the attention span of an average person is getting shorter.
Yeah.
But also, I think they were saying that there's like a special like recipe to a good video is you can't be more than 10 minutes. People don't have the attention span to watch more than 10 minutes.
Yes.
Or they'll look for, if it's a long video, they'll start skipping and look for, you know, like when you watch like those like adult movies.
Oh,
like
adult movies.
Okay, hold on. That played out really well. Yeah. Like 쌍화점.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
when we found out that Song Ji-hyo was going to be, you know.
Oh, okay. I know where this is going.
Nobody watched the entire movie.
I don't know about
Nobody watched the entire movie. That movie was terrible.
Yeah.
But you just skip. You look for the...
I suspect that most people watch it like that.
Now, we don't have to do that because of these short forms.
Yeah.
You get all of that stuff.
Yeah, and these people are geniuses too because as you mentioned, retention is very important to the platform and the creator as well. So these people have another hack, which is using the challenge format. So they create a challenge in the beginning, and I don't know, it could be a stupid challenge like trying to put a ping pong cup ball into a cup or something. Right. And they try it out, and there's like 10 cups. So people just stick until the end to see the challenge being accomplished, whatever it is.
You know, I got the attention span of a dust bunny.
Okay.
I skip till the end to see whether or not they make it or not.
Oh my gosh.
That I can't even do.
Well, at least you skip to the end.
Yes.
And complete the video.
This is an interesting one. But also what we're seeing is, I mean, we saw a lot of it happen.
Yep.
But I didn't think that there was going to be so much of... We're talking about K-review.
Yes.
Reaction videos. There was always reaction videos, but now based on Korean stuff.
Yes.
Korean contents. We're seeing a lot of this.
Yeah, so I can speak a little bit about this because it's right down my alley. Sure. I started off with K-pop reaction videos. Yeah. I'm kind of like first gen, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when there weren't a lot of content creators, the K-pop scene was actually mostly just K-pop reactions. People would just watch K-pop music videos and just share their own thoughts, and the fandom consolidated over that video because they didn't have a community to share their thoughts over. So YouTube became like that anchor, and then people started commenting on it. And yeah, like that just developed and evolved over time, and it made more variations. And nowadays you can see, if you see shows like Singles Inferno, people just watch it together on YouTube. Like, you know, the recently controversial Tren Minasu, they would react, oh my god, why is she doing stuff like that? And people would like comment on the YouTube video. So like people are reacting to K-pop, K-dramas, K-reality shows, and everything.
I think, you know what, that's a very good point because a lot of people will watch those shows by themselves.
Yes.
Right? Because I can probably say I used to watch Nanon Solo, but, you know, maybe it's not a very proud thing to tell your friends that you're watching Nanon Solo a little bit too, you know, you're addicted to that show.
Yeah.
So instead of watching it by yourself, you watch it with these people who are doing the reaction videos.
Yes.
And you find out you're not the only one going, oh my goodness.
Right.
What is wrong with Youngsu?
Yeah.
Oksun does not look like Oksun. You know, stuff like that.
Right. And you get that catharsis and you get that relating feeling.
But the thing is, going back to why we like silver creators, it's real.
Yeah.
But when you see these like review contents, like they seem to be exaggerating things.
Oh, yeah.
So does that kind of go the other way around where people are like, I don't really trust these review people because it just seems over exaggerated?
Yeah, so there's a very that is a very pro level approach for a content creator to achieve. So like you have to be in the right frequency, you know, like if you overdo it too much, people will call you fake. But if you're just like just totally yourself and like not hyped or like, oh, this sucks, like I don't want to watch this, people will not like you. So you have to be in the middle. Like you have to put your energy up a little bit, like 50% up, but not like 200%, because so you have to play between those rounds. And I've seen a lot of people getting maybe, not that popular because they say, wow, this is great, amazing to every single music video.
Oh my goodness, did you see how he was breathing?
Yeah.
Like stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
When you were reviewing music videos, like how would you do it? Like cue. Like
right
music
now.
video right now. Music video going
first of all, you just vibe to the beat, and I'll compliment some visuals and the music video. Oh my gosh, the beats are hitting me so hard. Like this is so addictive, and a lot of compliments, but then mix in like, oh, this could have been a little better. That's not a little bit my style. A little bit of honesty in there as well too. So that's the little kick, I would say, for the authenticity.
I'm not going to say who, but there is someone amongst our listeners who only review female idols. So I'm not sure if that's a review or just something else. But...
Well, I get hyped whenever Karina pops up on the screen. I'd be like, ooh, okay.
It's not amongst what we're going to talk about, but you know how you were saying you were into like finances? I used to be really into watching this one guy named Pakodu.
Oh, I know who he is.
You know who he is,
right?
He's
a cryptocurrency trader.
He's a crypto guy, but he started off doing like gas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just love it when he loses money.
Yeah. That's why people watch.
And I found myself sometimes giving him money.
Really?
Yeah, super chat. Just to say something stupid.
Okay.
I put in like a 1,000원 in there. And that's how he makes money. And it's that you want that realness, right?
Yes, you do.
But with reactions, you need to be a little bit cautious here.
Exactly.
For our listeners out there, what kind of YouTube contents do you enjoy? Share with us. You got a song here from New Jeans, Oh My God, OMGY. Is that one of the music videos you went, oh my gosh?
I did react to it, but also, oh my gosh, is the perfect reaction.
Yeah, it's overly used as well. Here it is. This is New Jeans with Oh My Gosh. Do you remember like when like the first generation YouTubers were coming out, there was a bit of an issue with like people who were doing like bad challenges?
Bad challenges? Like what?
Like one guy that went to prison recently, Shintae.
Oh,
because it was like a bad influence on kids.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Like he would go to like public spaces and scream in front of elderly people and do like very weird actions that I cannot even describe on radio.
And I'm kind of glad that was gone.
Yeah,
right. Like people stopped giving him the attention.
Yes.
But there is so many other content creators. There's like the big saying, like you go to Bucheon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Bucheon Station area.
Yeah. There's this certain plaza, and there is like a group of content creators. I don't know if it's called content, but like they're streamers essentially, and they do like funny stuff. That weird stuff. Yeah. It's kind of bizarre if you watch. I tried watching them, and you send like money to them, and they do challenges, and it would be like, I don't know, shaving your head or like going and creating an uproar in front of a restaurant or something like that. So I don't think it's that healthy.
No, it's not.
No.
And I don't know if it's still big, but I remember like watching some of them and going, okay, I mean, this is a little bit too much. The K-pride niche. Foreigners targeting Korean hearts. We're seeing also a lot of this.
Yeah.
I guess like the one name that everyone could kind of talk about. Who's that British guy?
Korean Englishman.
Korean English.
Yeah. 영국 남자.
영국 남자.
Literally the British guy.
Yeah, the British guy. And then Ollie?
Yeah, Ollie, Ollie and Josh.
Ollie and Josh is what it is, right? So they were like kind of like the first generation people doing this.
So they are like, I think, as you said, the first generation 국뽕 creators. 국뽕 means, national pride. And a lot of Koreans like to watch these kind of content because, I don't know, I would assume that Korea is international enough. Yeah. Now we are like a first world developed country and our culture is all over the world. Yeah. But somehow, like Korean people like the validation from foreigners. Like it's that guilty pleasure. It's like seeing a foreigner enjoying our culture. Yeah. It's like, oh, wow, like he's speaking Korean, he's eating tteokbokki, and the kids are loving it.
Dude, you know how unfair that is?
How?
Because think about it. Yeah. I'm speaking English. Okay. Right? When I was in New York, no one was going, that Korean guy is speaking brilliant English. Yeah. We got to make him a celebrity. Right. We got to make him a celebrity.
Right.
He's talking English. Yeah. But here it's almost like, I'm not saying everyone who speaks Korean is becoming famous, but it's like it becomes like more entertaining.
Exactly. So in the pioneer eras, like a decade ago when Josh and Ollie first started Korean Englishmen, they only needed to speak like a certain level of English.
Yeah.
And it would be like the first time trying tteokbokki, first time trying odeng, sundae, and stuff like that. And that would get like millions of views.
Yeah.
But nowadays, the threshold has gone higher. So like if you're fluent in Korean, like 100%, and you're a foreigner, people won't really flick an eye. Like they'd be like, oh, you need to do something more special than that.
Yeah.
But like back in the days, I think they really started and ignited this kukbong trend by trying out stuff like giving like K-snacks to English,
That's what they're doing now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They go to like schools and give it to
high
kids.
schools and kids and stuff. So yeah, I think they made and pioneered that space.
Who is so my sungmo, my uncle's wife?
Yeah.
She's all like, "Singjia, you should do YouTube." I was like, I did do YouTube. I had 200 something followers, and that's it. And I stopped.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you saying that? She's like, there's this one guy that I can't get enough of. And I was like, who? He said, Oliver Sam. He's like, do you know Oliver Sam?
Classic.
He speaks English. Do you know? I was like, do you think I know everybody that speaks English? I don't know who Oliver Sam is. Who is this guy?
I think he's one of the founding fathers of the kukbong
is he
category
really?
as well. Yeah, he's in par with Korean Englishmen, I would say.
Yeah.
But this guy is a little bit more family-based. He
Okay.
vlogs his life, and he shares his experience and cultural differences between the U.S. and Korea in a little bit of a more deep dive kind of style. The reason a lot of people watch him is because he really, like, first of all, he speaks very fluent Korean.
Okay.
He's married to a Korean wife as well.
Okay.
And he also has a Jindo dog. So,
Okay.
like, it's the holy trinity of Korean culture over there, embodying it. And also, he just doesn't praise Korea for the sake of praising it. He really just, like, admires and respects Korean culture. You can see that through the screen. And not only does he do that, but he compares it with American culture. It's not like he's putting Korean culture on a pedestal or anything, but he's like, he just transparently compares what the pros and cons are between both cultures. So sometimes, like, for instance, he lives in Texas right now.
Okay.
And he would say, like, oh, Texas, America is a great place, but also we have downsides such as like safety issues, education, healthcare and stuff. And Korea is like top notch in those kind of areas. And Korean people listening to that, feel very like validated and also very good that we're living in such a safe and convenient society and stuff like that.
If Korea is so safe and it's so, why is he in Texas?
I do not know the whole lore or
Calling you out, buddy.
Yeah, but he has some reason. He recently wanted to come to Korea, but there was certain technical difficulties, I would say. But yeah, I think he was in Korea for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he must have. I mean, he got married and stuff like that.
Yeah, but still, he while he is in Texas, he's living happily with his family, with his dog. His dog's name is Wangja, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Prince in Korean.
See, that's like the wild thing is, like, again, if a foreigner is talking about all these things that's happening in Korea works, what if I, speaking fluent English, start talking a lot about America? Right?
I actually think that would fly.
You think it'll fly? You think I should make a YouTube go like, America is great. It's fantastic.
I don't know about that.
It's the hamburgers are big. It's big and delicious. It's juicy.
I think that's like picking a side, basically. So I don't know.
But I'm saying great things about America. I'm saying the burgers are juicy. It's huge.
Oh yeah.
The portions are big.
There's actually a Chinese Donald Trump guy.
I love that, Brian.
Yeah.
Dude, he's making so much money doing that. Why didn't I go around in Korea start doing Trump impersonations?
Yeah, there's also a Kim Jong-un guy as well too.
Yeah.
In Hongdae.
That guy I'm a little scared of. I think I wouldn't be safely walking around Korea just doing that.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the other thing is I feel like parodies are the next big thing. I think Koreans are now slowly starting to, like, this is the other thing that I wanted to talk about because we're talking about what's big right now. But things change over time.
Trends
Trends change. And I feel like parodies, like Koreans are now starting to get into parodies thanks to, SNL Korea.
Oh, yes.
Coming out and things like that.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if parodies are the next big things. Unless there's already people like that.
There are a lot of parodies going around, but the limitation with that is that you have to be a talented person. So normal people like me, I could never do a parody of
why are you not you can't do any 성대모사, any parodies?
I don't think so. Even if I could, I'd be too embarrassed in front of the screen to actually do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you think I should be the Korean Donald Trump?
It's your choice. I mean, I would not. I will not advise on anything in that matter.
I just don't understand because it's funny you mentioned the Chinese Donald Trump. Like I even know his name. His English is great. By the way. I think he might be like Chinese American. I don't know what he is. Like his English fluent, but he's so famous now. That everyone in China recognizes him.
Right.
But he will never go to America. Is the thing.
There's also a Chinese Elon Musk,
Oh yeah,
his name Elon Ma.
Elon Ma.
Elon Ma.
But he doesn't speak English though.
Yeah, that's the funny part.
He just looks like Elon Musk.
Yes, he has a deep fake on his face. Yeah.
There's a guy. Oh my goodness, Tony. Do you know who Tony is from LC Signs?
Oh yeah, Tony from LC Signs. Yes.
He's in China. He sells
LED LCD
signs.
screens or whatever. Yeah.
But he does a lot of parodies, and he's also fluent in Korean.
Oh really?
Like he'll say all the stuff in Korean too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's a funny guy. Guys, I might be the Korean Trump.
Yeah. Why are you so fixated on Trump? Maybe you could be Biden or I don't know. I don't know.
I could do a very good Biden too.
Yeah.
But, it's mostly sleeping. But anyways, these are the trends that we're seeing right now. And I think this is... but the most important thing I feel like is the attention span of the people are getting less and less. And that's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about. So, but go check out David's YouTube.
Yes.
It's fun stuff. And I'm gonna see how he actually does all these reaction videos and stuff.
Oh, I'm past that phase.
All right. It's fantastic. David, thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you again next Monday.
Okay. See you next time.